Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2016 Hyundai I10. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, really am struggling to see any stone chips. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. There's absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out. There's no scuffs to the plastic trims running through the doors. Can't see any marks underneath the driver's door handle. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. That does include no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel either. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. First, I'll point out the driver's step is unmarked all the way along. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, there's no sign of any wear to the interior. All seats really nice. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. That is just a shadow from the steering wheel. I can assure you it isn't a mark to the driver's seat. Car's had overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle, once again, step unmarked. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Really nice. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean, all the plastics. Really nice as well. Parcel shelf is present. Just get a close up of the bumper. Struggling to see any luggage rash at all really nice. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, just get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you there's no scuffs or marks. Nothing to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Moving on to the door, can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to point out on the door itself. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Moving on to the passenger front door, exactly the same. Really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Plastic trims running along the doors in perfect order again. No chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. I've already mentioned both mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Passenger step unmarked as well. As you'd expect with the passenger seat, same as the others I've shown you. All really nice. Overmats have protected all the carpets as well. Really is a cherished example. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view that 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk, All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Hyundai, then please just get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or car in general, please do just get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.